Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter videos, series of videos I've been doing for a while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that the time I'm doing this, folks. Buffalo is a thing, right? It's like a city. And I think they might have a football team. There's football. It's Sunday. I don't watch football, folks. Are Buffalo involved in the football? Yeah, I know they are, but what with the sports ball and such like that? I don't know. I genuinely don't watch football, though. Or even football. Either or. Not my jam. I watch a little sports, mostly basketball. Really only for when the Bulls are doing poorly. Or not poorly, for when they're doing well. Right now, they got the whole Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. They're going to have to blow up this team. I'm sorry, they're going to have to. It's just not going to work the way that they wanted it to, which is sad. They got some good players, but anyway, folks, that aside, what am I trying for y'all today? I'm inside the truck, but while being inside the truck, I'm wearing a cool shirt instead of a crappy work shirt. Sometimes I do when I do these reviews. So, what cool shirt am I wearing? Because I like to highlight the cool shirts that I wear. Boom! We're still doing the Tron Bond shirt because I'm doing a whole run of these things. I've got at least 2 more that I'm going to do, including this one. But yes, Tron Bond, she's a character from the Mega Man Legends series of games. Absolutely adore her. If you've never played the Mega Man Legends series of games, I suggest it, but it helps to be a Mega Man fan because I love them. But I'll be the first person to admit they haven't aged gracefully. Now, I'll keep playing them forever because I love them. Especially if you get the opportunity to play the Misadventures of Tron Bond game. That game is absolutely stellar. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I got through doing some flaming hot, tangy, not Cheetos, but they're going to call them Cheetos. And I did some Sprite Tropical Mix. So because we've got Sprite and Cheetos, we might as well go for the trifecta of snacks that are terrible for you. Boom! We got Doritos, but not just any Doritos. We've got the Blazin, Buffalo, and Ranch Doritos. Now, here's the thing. These are not a new product. I know for a fact that these are not a new product. But I haven't seen these in a while. Definitely not in small bag format. I remember these things being a thing definitely back in like the early to mid 2000s, I think is when I remember them coming out. And I liked them from what I remember. And then I think they've been around occasionally, because when it comes to like Doritos stuff, they never seem to make a huge deal out of when they come out with like a new flavor or bring back an old one. So I don't know how available these have been, but I saw them today and I figured, what the fuck? It's been forever since I've had them. I'll give them a shot, do a review. So let's find out how they are, folks. I like Doritos. Doritos are good. They smell like Doritos. That much I can say for certain. But will they have the true spirit and power of Buffalo? I don't know. Let's find out. The answer to that question is no. These are weak. Weak as fuck. Wow, okay. I mean, typically you think of Doritos, you think of some flavorful fucking chips. These are weak, man. That one's a little bit better than the previous one. Yeah, man, I mean, you tell me it's something is buffalo flavored, I'm expecting a walloping of flavor. These do not provide that. There is a little bit of a buffalo flavor to them. But there is definitely not a blazing aspect to it. There's just not. You do not get, like, the oomph that I would expect from something that's buffalo flavored. There's no particular tang to it. Like, I mean, hell, they did the tangy tamarind Doritos, which I did a review of. Go watch that if you're interested. Those had a nice tang to them. I don't see why they couldn't have implemented this here. Now, I get that they're using the ranch to sort of cool things off a little bit, and you do get a ranch flavor as well. But the thing is, if you're going to go over there and do a buffalo ranch combination, you still have to have the oomph of the buffalo. You just need to go over there and mitigate it to some extent with the cooling aspect of the ranch. Problem is, in this, neither flavor particularly stands out all that well. It just becomes kind of a homogeneous Dorito-esque flavor, and then it just tastes like a corn chip. And it's really, really sad, because, like, I expected coming into these, maybe this one seems like it's got some extra. Even with the extra dust, it's just very okay. Like, I don't hate it, but I want to love it. And the only way I can love it is if I feel like it's properly representing what it's supposed to be. And I don't feel that that's the case, because like I said, I don't feel like either flavor, the ranch or the buffalo, really is all that prominent. And like I said, being homogenized together doesn't do it any favors. It really needed to have a kick to it. It really if they were going to do this, they needed to amp up the flavors of both of them. And I feel like they just went standard with the flavors of both of them, and they kind of nullified themselves. It's not a bad tasting chip, but at the end of the day, it's a very weak Dorito. Because for me, if I've got this available to me, but then let's say I've got, normal Cool Ranch, I've got normal nacho cheese, I'm going to go for one of those, because those are specializing in what they do. Normal Doritos are nacho cheese flavored. Damn it, they taste like nacho cheese. Cool Ranch, it's Cool Ranch flavored. Damn it, it tastes like Cool Ranch. This just tastes confused. It just tastes like it wants to be too many things all at once, and none of them come through properly. It's like if you're over there and you're like me, and maybe you're kind of a little bit of a nerdy guy. And let's say you're playing some D&D or some pen and paper stuff, right? It's like you going over there and you're multi-classing in too many things. In this case, only two, and you're dividing up your points too evenly. So at the end of things, like, yeah, okay, maybe you're decent in a number of situations, but you don't specialize in anything. So you don't excel, but you don't, that's kind of what I feel with these. Like, they're not awful or anything, but they're not great or even anything really all that noteworthy. They're just sort of some chips that are okay. So, sadly, two questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? No. The only way I would get these again was if they went over there and changed the recipe. I don't know if this is how they originally tasted when they came out with them. I remember liking them, though. Either my taste buds were better, or they've just, watered down the ingredients as time has gone by. But yeah, and I can't recommend them. I mean, you can try them if you want, but they just feel weak. There's just better chips out there. There's better Doritos out there. I would say go with those. Sorry. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there and have yourselves a truly buffalo-tastic rest of your life, okay? And I'm talking proper Buffalo, okay? I'm talking with the sauce and the football and the city. I've never been to Buffalo, but I'm sure it's filled with nice people and, maybe buffaloes? How often do they get that joke? Probably not that often these days. But anyway, final 2 things, folks. Number 1, like I said, folks, I'm filled with all kinds of ingredients and stuff. One more review. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's you, folks. You try not to be an asshole. It's not always the easiest thing in the world to do, folks. I mean, yeah, I'm over here. I've had Sprite Tropical Mix. That made me happy. I had some Firehouse subs. My day's been pretty good. But then I've also had some pretty shitty Doritos and some faux-ass freaking Cheetos. That's 2 disappointing snacks in a row, folks. Damn it. But, I do have Mexican street corn flavored Cheetos, which I'm not going to do a review of because I already did a review, so go watch a video of that if you're interested. But I do have those to look forward to, at the very least. But, even if I don't have those available to me, if I find myself in situations where I might be tempted to be a bit of an asshole, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in my life. Hopefully, do better for myself and for those around me. Hopefully, we all can do that. Gonna make it through this. Final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to watch my videos, and as you're potentially doing now, and you're going to go over there and you're going to be like, you know, I was thinking about doing a review show, but seeing how it's affecting this guy, I might rethink things. Good plan. Do a push-up video, or so, do like a fitness video. Someone in my comment section was like, you know, you should go over there and cut out all the crappy food and, you know, do like a whole thing and get yourself into shape. And it's like, yeah, maybe one day. I just wouldn't be good at that. I know I wouldn't be good at that. I do this show because I was doing this stuff before I did the show. I like to try new things. It's something I enjoy doing. And typically those things are not the best for you. But I do try to keep it in moderation. I don't eat as terribly as I do in these videos. They're speckled throughout. But anyway, or conversely, maybe just go over there and don't do a video series. Maybe just take better care of yourself, take better care of those around you. Bye.